Your Honor. When I'm talking, you should consider me as your brother. Your brother in the sense of brothers in Iraq, in the nation. I care about a death sentence even less than about an Iraqi's shoe. I'm not afraid of being executed. You know me better than all the people of the world. No one needed to talk about my record from 1959 to this day. I know that you are being pressured. I have served you for 30 years. This is a criminal case. Give me a chance. Give me a chance, don't cut me off. I am not defending myself, I am defending you. He gets to bring his files in, while Saddam Hussein must write on his hand what he wants to remember to say to the judges. Your Honor, I want you to be like lances and swords confronting the enemies. Even if you don't pray, according to Iraq's constitution, whether the constitution signed by Saddam Hussein, or the fabricated constitution which was dictated to the Iraqis by the American advisor, Islam is the religion of the state. Twice I brought to your attention that it was prayer time. But it was ignored. The witnesses talked about rooms without windows. I'm not saying this to embarrass you or anyone else. I asked for someone to come and see the rooms used for imprisonment, now under American democracy. Any harm done to any Iraqi, gives me as much heartshake as him. Not because I'm afraid of him, or of any other human, I fear only Allah. But this is how I feel. Any harm done to the gentleman who testified is wrong. Whoever did this must be punished according to the law. But this happened 25 years ago, in a third world country, as America calls it. And what is happening now? Is there anyone, beginning with me and ending with all those present, who has not been beaten, and who doesn't still bear the marks to this day? Your Honor, it is the court's duty to look into it, whether now or later. My answer is yes. I was beaten all over my body and I bear the marks to this day. We were beaten by the Americans, we were tortured, each and every one of us. When that man gets up, he has to lean on the wall so he doesn't fall. He received rifle blows to the neck, until they crippled him. That one was crippled. Barzon was crippled. I'm not a lawyer. You know me? I like to call a spade in politics and in everything else. That's why the Zionists and the Americans, the top officials, hate Saddam Hussein. The White House is lying once again. He's a liar. He's the world's #1 liar. He said that there were chemical weapons in Iraq, and that Iraq is connected to terrorism. Later he declared, we didn't find any of this in Iraq. The White House also declared that what Saddam Hussein said is not true. I showed my injuries to the American medical committees. This is defamation from your president. It means that the Iraqis accepted a man who is a liar. The Iraqis would never accept a liar. And this is why they reject those liars now. Saddam Hussein, in the American democracy that has been put to shame here, in Great Iraq, was not allowed to wear his watch. This is not my watch. The watch I had was stolen. One of my daughters, whom they exiled, gave their father a watch as a present. And that is the watch they prevented me from wearing. I'm only saying this so you can make the comparison. They tore the robes I was wearing all the way down. They believe they are hurting Saddam Hussein, diminishing his personality. But Saddam Hussein's personality is not measured by his clothes. This is a mark of shame on them. But it only makes me greater, not smaller. The prosecutor and the witness should listen. I didn't try to kill Bush. Your Honor, those low-life are laughing and cursing. Let those monkeys laugh. A lion doesn't care if a monkey in a tree is laughing at him. One of the prosecutors described our great party as blood spilling, to describe my party and myself, since I'm its leader. I am proud to be the leader of the people. I don't care if Bush comes and sits here and tries me. Like the Egyptians say, "'Twas on him and on his chair, and on his father before him."
And the decision of one man to launch a wholly unjustified and brutal invasion of Ukraine. Iraq, anyway.